this? You want to break in and steal highly regulated equipment.
Should be in and out in 30 minutes.
This place gives me the creeps.
What was that?
Are you all right?
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Alien Romulus, arriving on 4K Ultra HD, DVD, Blu-ray, all the things, December 3rd. I'm Kuya P, this is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me is one of the stars. I got Navarro herself, Aileen Wu. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for your time. I really enjoyed Alien Romulus. I'm a fan of the Alien series. We've been having so many of them, and now it's this new generation with Fede, and that's you on the poster, girl. Like, how what's the vibes? I just gotta know. Like, I know this was like your debut in feature film work. I know you've been acting, doing other things, but like, you got part of the Alien franchise, homie. How is it?
The vibes were impeccable. Oh my God. The vibes were impeccable. I mean, I can't believe it. Like, every time I see it, I have a little bit of an out-of-body experience, I feel like. And especially, I love seeing the reaction of my family, because I'm like the youngest in the family. I have an older brother. I'm like the annoying little sister growing up. For them to go around LA and be like, that's our girl. That's her head. We were so mad at her when she shaved her head, and now her bald head is on every bus stop. Yeah.
Dope. I love that. I love that. As an Asian American myself, I'm just gonna say, as Asian American families, they aren't always receptive to us in the arts. So the fact that your family is showing you love, let's go. That's so amazing. So booking the role of Navarro, and then all of the requirements, because you get a little physical with what happens in your role as Navarro. What was that like, becoming a part of this production and finding that character?
Yeah, I mean, I knew what the role was going to entail when I was first auditioning, and that just upped like it's how much it meant to actually book it. Because coming from a theater background myself, this being my first film project, it actually like feels very serendipitous to have my first role be a very physical role, because it really smoothed out the transition to go from a theater medium to a film medium. Because for theater you have to be so big and in your body, and for film a lot of the times it's like what is happening just with your eyes. Are you able to convey the story? But Navarro as a character to play was such a fine balance of both, that I was able to kind of like bring in my chops from my theater days and still be challenged to learn new things on set with working this new medium.
So true. Yeah, you got to make it read. I love that. I'm an actor filmmaker myself, so I know what you're talking about. What does having a face hugger feel like? That's another question, because like that would be awesome if I was to ever be a part of the franchise. You got that, and it was in you. Like, what was it like? How does it feel? What was that?
It's quite claustrophobic. Because they do wrap, because everything's practical, they wrapped those fingers around my head pretty tight, secured it in the back with like a bunch of rubber bands, and in between take, I asked them to like remove it, and they would kind of like sit. I felt like Bane, because they would only remove like the first two to really save time as we're moving along, and I was just like kind of sit there, out of breath, even though all I'm doing is like laying on the ground, but it's really heavy, and the texture it makes it pretty hard to breathe. And then they did hollow out the middle part so that it would fit my nose and my mouth. But I'm panting and trying to match my breathing with the bladder of the creature to make it really sell that he's feeding me my breath, sustaining Navarro for her to be alive, for the, implant of the seed to be completed. So like every time they removed it, it was really gross. Like it'd be like sweaty on the creature. And those were a couple of long days for sure.
Awesome. That would be amazing. Working with the rest of your set family, as we like to say, the cast, how was that building the relationships? Because you guys are like the new young alien crew that, is kind of rebranding the franchise or just setting it for a new era.
Yeah, it came so naturally to us. I feel like the bonding and hanging out on and off set, we're pretty goofy with each other, which I think really, kind of built the chemistry that the audience are seeing and feeling on screen. And just lovely, lovely people and humans and such talented actors. We really looked out for each other along the way. And it was really sad because we shot it chronologically, so we would leave one by one as the characters died. Yeah.
Oh man, that's wild to hear. Oh, that's so sad. But all of you all are the next rising stars. That whole cast of y'all are just going to be on our screens for the rest I know of my life. You guys are amazing. You're amazing, Aileen. Thank you for your time, everybody. Aileen Wu, AKA Navarro, Alien Romulus, arriving on December 3rd on Blu-ray, HD, DVD, all the things. Go find Aileen and get her to sign it for you when it drops. Thank you, Aileen. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. I appreciate you, Aileen.
So the life cycle of the creature always starts with a face hugger.
So cute.
The guys from Weta, they were the only ones in the group that had never worked on Alien and they were dying to be part of it. So we go, okay, you guys get the face huggers.
I had a very close encounter with one. Bjorn saved the day a little bit. Well, he did save the day a lot.
This is our proboscis face hugger. This is what attacks Tyler in the cryo chamber. So there's a series of cables attached up to these guitar tuners. As we move this disc in every direction, you get. So this is another version, just a straight silicon tail. Sometimes we would put a little bit of fishing line on these and puppeteer the tail that way. These ones you pull them and the claws will open up.
We had rubber puppets that would just throw at the actors' faces. We had full-on animatronics that we could puppeteer. When they were struggling in someone's face, we could just really puppeteer them and all their parts. We even had an RC car that was my favorite thing on set. It was an RC face hugger that I could drive around and get it to run between people's legs and go. It was a terrifying thing.
Okay, so you're going to record. I don't need to record, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm sorry. It's been a day. Thank you. Let's have some fun. Aileen, it's a pleasure to chat with you.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to count us in real quick to help me with my edit because I'm putting the trailer. All right.
Sure.
Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.